Hello and welcome. Now then, one of the first things I'm going to draw to your attention is something that until I was in editing that actually escaped my notice. And that is 26. It's the very last month for removing the foliage on our sugar beet fields. It is luckily, when I say the smallest of our fields, I think if we set our sugar beet harvester going reasonably quickly that it will manage it. It's about half the size of 27. It was true. I did seriously think if we do need to do anything of the size of 28, 27 or 24, we do need two of that type, really. It's just too big for one. That was a monster session with that one. So, yeah, plans. We are going to do that. And also, the other thing is, we could hopefully, I'm not sure because this might be bigger than I'm hoping. Also, it's the months. I'm so used to the calendar that I've sort of like American, British, that it really nearly sort of threw me a wobbler. So we're going through the winter soon, even though the months don't say so. So this really is the last sugar beet. I should have done it last month in April. So we've got grass to cut. It's very dingy, as it would be in November. Yes, I know it's May, but what I mean is in the equivalent to the Europeans. And even the American, really, it's still that way round. So all of us are used to. In fact, is this going to be the last growth for grass? Oh, it stopped growing last month. So yeah, that's. Oh yeah, it did. It grew in the night. So this is we're doing my cardinal sin of cutting grass, but it is one of our primary incomes. It is the best. Also digestates. Let's have a quick look. I can't remember if we actually took a look at the prices this month. I know we did last month. Is it on the rise or is it not? Is it like, going down? Because this is a bit. Oh, it's on the rise. 722. Is it showing the? Oh, showing 262. As current, so yeah, so no, it isn't. That isn't right though. We can see that that's wrong already because we've got a higher price than that right now. So it doesn't. The slurry yard. It's weird. It did used to read right quite a while back, and then all of a sudden, it's sometimes took 2 or 3 sessions for it to come through to see. You can always see the buying because obviously the sell points of the slurry yard. It shows its price directly, but when you have a look at the long-term one, we know that that's wrong because we can see it. So it's very strange. So I'm really a bit nonplussed. I think that's actually quite high, but I'm going to go out on a limb and we'll just see if we have to wait a few months to sell it. Then we will do so. I also thought, I said, oh, let's get a mower on both, but I thought, well, if we're mowing one, whatever one's the closest, we'll grab the baler and set that going, and then I will come, because obviously with this particular baler, actually it has got a hitch for its special tool. So I wonder if you could put. Should we do a little bit of investigating first? I think. Yeah, let's have a little bit of a go and see if with our baler. The other baler, the square baler, which I think actually, I'm sure that's actually quite close to us. I think it's over here. JCB was the one we used to use with said thing. No, it's not here, is it? It's in the other. It is. I know where it is. I'm sure the Syntrack's close to it. I'm not going to class this as work because this really is like a bit of a test. We need that bale loader, but I suppose what we could. No, because we're going to be working. This is really a bit of a test. So if we go Syntrack or T-Wolf even would do nicely. And drop that down. We do need to stick that. So July would be. That might be a session itself, which is going to be selling. Yeah, all of that. Really, the first thing we ought to... Yeah, but we try testing first. I don't want to be wasting. It's a bit... yeah, I don't want to be, mucking around. I think it's out here somewhere. Sure. In the morass of... Oh, it's there. I was going to say, oh, can this... It's usually good with anything like this. It's... Yeah, anything trailed, it's alright, usually. So we are going to need silage additive, and it isn't terribly far away. Now I'm going to class that as we're filling up. That is obviously seconds. We're about 41, 42 minutes into this particular session, so let's just fill that. It's going to take 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 3 seconds worth of work. We do need some fuel for this. We did use all of those 2 things. I think it's about time we invested in one of those fuel tanks, and I would say that the hub of this is probably about where we are now, or let's have a look. I'd say actually the focal central point to our entire operation is about where the telehandler is, so it's not going to hurt if we stick a fuel tank a little bit just here. That's a signpost, I think. I'm not sure, is this our land though? I think that side isn't, this side is. Let's just check that. Yeah, let's just check that. Yeah, it is. Actually, all of that bit's there, but I am right. On the right hand side of where we are, that isn't. So let's stick one of those fuel tanks down right where the telehandler is, who I've now misplaced totally. He's over there. Yeah, this new zoomy thing is absolutely amazing. I must look at the modder's name again. It's something like A8 or 8, something like that. In fact, you know, let's give credit where credit's due. It was going to take a few seconds to open the mod up. It was the last thing, was the only thing I found that me personally was going to be useful. It is by Axel. Yeah, I don't know if you pronounce it like that, but it's Axel. So fantastic bit of kit. It's been sorely needed for a long time, so I'm well bowled over really by this and that new addition, so you can zoom right in and right out, because the zoom level really wasn't quite there, was it, to be honest. So we're going to grab an old fuel tank. I'm going to go for a red. No, it doesn't mean green or red diesel, it just means old diesel tank. 3000. I like that one better. It's still the same price, but it doesn't look quite as bad as the others. Oh, it does when you look at it like that, though. It's not the same colour. They're all red. It looks exactly like you'd think it would be, really. Yeah, the trails are because when you're using DLSS, I would imagine that's the fuel tank thing there. Right, so if we stick that there. There's not a deaf one in that thing, but we have actually got a deaf thing. That doesn't particularly care, so let's fill that. So bear in mind this is all minutes worth. It does look bad, but it does serve the function really of, you know, like what you'd expect. Refill silo, 3,000 litres for, that's quite reasonable. We do indeed, yes. Fantastic. So I hope though this time this actually doesn't rob us, because there's loads of times I've filled these up and then they've come the next session and it's empty and I'm like, I do not understand why. Yeah, I'm going to do some mod testing just to prove that I'm not being horrible to giants. Oh, we do appear to have some Gone a minute. Why have we got weeds? Why can I not refuel? Okay, well that's a bit odd. Is this something I need to do? It is our land, we just checked. Well, that is a little bit odd. Oh, there you go, it's a little bit. Right, let's switch that off. Now we know it's just a bit close to that end. We might actually put a blob of paint. So, that is a bit of a new one. We have, although we... Oh, did we? No, we didn't. We didn't, did we? Right, so we need to grab some... I will have the honour of using my beautiful, absolutely fantastic giant hardy. So that is, I'm looking forward to that. We'll have to pop and grab... Yeah, one other thing I'm going to do is... I'm going to transform the Mac Trucker one. Obviously, we all have our favourites. I've got to be honest, I do love the 82 Studio low loader, the 50 foot one, but it's a bit too long as 50 foot. But it is, what we're going to use as I think actually we haven't used the proper. What does that mean? Nurse tray. I don't know what that means. No, we just want standard. I think we will have it as that. We just have it hooked up to the truck. I think we go a dovetail, and yeah, we'll stick that as that. Extras. We're gonna go extensions. I must remember to open them up, and length. I think 40 is perfect for the headers. Yeah, the Mack Trucker one, it is beautiful, but it goes through the metalwork, so it then gets stuck. I had a hell of a job with the big. So 15,000, yes. I will go grab that at the shop, and we will, for the first time, actually use the proper truck. We're going to get some herbicides and all the rest of it. So, yeah, so mowing is what we need to be doing first. So this is no good for men, I don't think, not because it's not any good, but because the AI cannot use this for its. Even though it's one of the best things to steer in the game, they cannot cope with it at all. They're all over the place with it. So, yeah. Oh, we have already got an 82 Studios, you Wally. It's just got the header on. Oh well, we've got another one now. That one's can keep the headers and bits and bobs. I thought I had. Oh, do you know? Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, we'll have that one for the incidentals, consumables, and we're going to transform the Mack Trucker one into a. Yeah, so that's it. We'll keep that John Deere. It suits this perfectly. It's about horsepower is about perfect for this particular job. So then, actually, this was not the first job we need to be setting going, is it really? We need to be setting going the beet harvester, and we also need to be getting a trailer. So I'm going to say my words. We know what we've got to do, and we've got way too many trailers. Why did you do that? I seriously forgot that we'd got that one. Seriously did. But yeah, I have stuffed up, as you do sometimes. It is true, but I will run with it. We've done it, so we've done it. So it is what it is. Right, so I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. right. I think that is about it. I certainly hope so. That was a bit of a monster, to say the least. It was. So we have a lot of harvested crop. I didn't, when I said it, I didn't think for 1 minute I'd get through till July, but I would like to go through till tomorrow. But I'd like to see, that's an awful lot of grass bales. Very, very nice amount. Now we do know that this monster, the Farm Supply Factory, is a beast. It really is like the little one, only on absolutely monstrous. 361 tons of grass. Got a shed load. Oh wow, I've nearly filled it. 4,666,719 litres. So we're very close to it. That should do us for the entire Let's Play, really. That amount. I can stop my normal thing. The silage, obviously, in the morning. Well, in the night, we'll have gone through to that. Have I switched everything on? Yes, I have. I've told that I've never switched this side of it off. So the silage is distributing. The digestate. Now that also needs to be storing. So that's going to be a nice amount in the morning. We'll do 250 tonnes. Oh, it won't. This is bigger. Yeah, I keep forgetting. This is a beast. It's a 740. It'll do all of that. All of that grass will be silage overnight, I'd imagine. And the digestate will be 50%. So let's have a look. Is the price going up or down for digestate? 724. I'm almost positive that's the bestest price. But if this is like a normal map, in so much as then really July is going to be December, or June or July will be December. Should be November. If this was the last grown state of grass, if this was translated to an English map, if everything else is right, that would be December next month, and that would be January. So it may be that, because these prices do translate correctly, as into normal sort of prices. So yeah, these July would be January, and that would actually tally with that being December. So I think we've got everything done. Let's have a quick check. Sugar beet sugar I've got. We switched on during that bit of we could stick some sugar beet in there. Yeah, we could stick some in the Nicky. Imagine, no, we could. Yeah, it's not that far, is it? We could. Yeah, we put a couple of loads in silos. So that's the point. How much sugar beet did we get? I think we've got everything. We've got a load in the one silo, so that will show up in this. Now we want to go to the top. Sugar beet, yeah, just one load in that one. The rest we stuck in where we are. Have we got any stuck in one of the actual? I'm trying to think. Did we oh yeah, we did. We unloaded. We did. I don't think we used the 200 ton. I can't recall. I don't think so. I really don't think we do. So this one, sugar beet sugar. How much did we? I don't think we put that much in. Oh, 220. I think it's more than that. I've misplaced some. But if it's not, it's still 330 tons. The sugar beet, it is one of our worst fields. It was an absolute horrible entrance. Don't get me wrong, it's true to real life. Some fields are just like that. The entrances are vile. Not only was it a terrible entrance, but there were like two. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm waffling on about. Yeah, there were signs as well, just to make things even harder. Yeah, there was like, I think I knocked one over. Yeah, one here. So narrow entrance anyway, there's no proper way in, and there's another one here, and you've got a railway line. So I apologise for hovering too close to the railway line, but boy, I mean, I know that we know there's no trains coming through, but that's not the point. In real life you'd still be a bit sharpish around going close to lines, wouldn't you? So yeah, but it was hard to try and put the trailer, because this here, there's no headland. So I couldn't stick anything next to it. The headland goes right to here. So it was a bit of a nightmare. I think we've done everything. What was the highlight of this for me? Weeding. I loved weeding field 25. I really did enjoy that. Let's have a quick look at stats. So yeah, 26 is Vi. It's almost all silted clay. So yeah, it's not very nice. So pH, yeah, with pH both,
with nitrogen both, there's a bit of a corner missing on there, so that's cracking. So that's all done with all of our crops are now taken out of the ground, which is amazing. We need to, I think we ploughed, yeah, we ploughed 24. We've got 26, 27 and 28. I think what we'll do is next work session, we'll grab the 9 metre on that one, the 10.5 on that one, and that one's a perfect one for the square, the biggie. So we'll do all 3 ploughing jobs. I don't need to plough them though, do I? We do. We will 26 and 27. There's no point in ploughing 28, so I'll do the big plough on 27, and either whichever's closer, the 9.5 or the 10.5 metre down there. So yeah, I know I've left the there's bits and bobs down this end. Yeah, left. Ought to get this like out the way, because it means it throws all the stuff out, and get this also down, because I'd like to. Well, imagine we made it into a liquid tanker, didn't we? Which was useful, but I really wanted it as a slurry spreader. The really could do with, if we're going to do it, could do with the big one. If we're going to make it by the 50, if we do really well out of this one, we're going to go for the 53-foot one, and we'll go monstrous. We've got the cab over, can easily pull that sort of beast. So you've got this little lot. I don't remember if I strapped that actually. No, I didn't think so. It's got strap support. Yeah, we'll get this back. We need the fertiliser. We've sort of really learned. I thought, well, let's get the headers. I'm sure that's one was missed. No, I reset it. I remember potatoes. I'd like to do tates this coming year, but I would imagine I will put up on the end how long this is been. I would imagine we are completely the way through session 2. I'm not surprised. We did an awful lot, a shed load of work when you consider it. So I'd like to go through till tomorrow morning though. I would. So let's go over to this. I think I showed you everything. The grass. Yeah, it should fill as well now. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I keep forgetting. I suppose it's only a second to actually do that. So really, yeah, we've got pH value. Yeah, it should be perfect. And I put most of the equipment away, which was a nice surprise, a bit of a shock for me. But yeah, it was. I thought it is funny when you've gone a few laps ways where you get into good habits. It's surprising how it actually becomes automatic. So it really is good. So let's go through till tomorrow. Let's see the checked sales. Yeah, it's what it was there earlier. I would buy the Phoenix, but we really don't need another, and we do really want to go till 9 o'clock. It is the equivalent to winter. I am actually really enjoying this on Southern Cross. It's a nice map. The fields are not like too special and all the rest of it. They're just how they would be. No monstrous bonuses or all my life. Yeah, I did expect that to really sort of, yeah, do very, very well. No. 50,000 for... That's not... Yeah, when you consider it, 100 tonner, and there was another 100 tonner a while back. It doesn't say Unreal. I'm sure that one would be, but yeah, I'm sure that one probably is a little bit cheeky. But to be honest, we've got 2 already. It is a good price, but yeah, I mean, 31,000. We could buy a brand new H2 Studio. So do you know, as much as that's all good, yeah, we've got little ones as well. So that won't have grown. That's the only bad thing to do in what we've done. Obviously, it's not going to grow. Should we go through till July? Let's check the price of digestate as well. Even if we just get to... That's the point. It should, if the digestate is at like the highest prices. There you go. I should have looked there. I was right. Yes. So 732. We're actually above that. So we need to be. Look at that. 500,000 litres of. Yeah. You can see now. If this was a normal economy, that'd be 750,000 we would get from that. So it is a cracker. We will be doing that next session, and also we shall be doing the. Yeah, the red beet, and that is not quite. No, we want to go through till July. So we're going to keep that at that for the digestate. We'll sell that next session. Grab the, I think, 2 tankers, because we can fill one whilst we empty the other. I think that'll probably be the best way to go. So we'll get that done. Up to 248,540 over the winter. Obviously the digestate is going to absolutely really throw us, and bearing in mind this is hard economy, as will those. Yeah, that's nowhere near what I calculated. 712 times 174. I got that to be much more than that. I sold 450 tons of carrots for about that. Or was probably was a normal. I might be throwing. Yeah, it would be an awful lot normally, but I'm sure it's more than that. Canola oil. That's the other thing. June. Top price. Oh, we're actually top price. So the canola oil likewise that's a seller. So we need to sell that and that this coming session, and sugar beet sugar January. So that's, yeah, we've obviously nowhere near finished the sugar yet. We will get the rest in. And what are the cycles on that? I don't think I've showed that yet. Sugar beet sugar is 45 tons, and obviously the rest is 45 tons of that. So that also would be actually pig food. That's made quite a big bang for that too. So yeah, how much more canola is there in this? 52 tons. So yeah, so there'll be some left for next year, hopefully. I just suppose sometimes you can do it. Mind you, it only does, I think, 15 tons per month, so it's not. Yeah, we're not going to be finished. But yeah, all that remains to be said for this long session. I would say I will put up how long it's been, and I would imagine we're in session 3 now, definitely. But I am sometimes wrong. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.